I'm about to take it to a whole nother level. DJ, turn up what you're playing. I want the whole club to hear what I'm saying. This boy means so much to me, and now we're on the floor and he's touching me. And if I wanna take him home, it's gotta be better than what they do on the radio. It's gotta be the crunkest, gotta be the loudest, gotta be the best love song he ever heard in his life. I gotta tell him how I feel, I gotta let him hear the best love song he ever heard in his life. No need for me to write it. I just gotta picture him smiling, and if you feel that way, go ahead and kiss your baby. And now we got the whole city up in love like better with the lights off. Better with the lights off. 3 in the morning, you know how I want it. So why don't you come over my place and put a smile on my face? We live in the club, baby, hurry up, so we can get this party started and take off our clothes now. You already know what time it is. I gotta tell him how I feel, I gotta let him hear the best love song he ever heard in his life. No need for me to write it. I just gotta picture him smiling, and if you feel that way, go ahead and kiss your baby. And now we got the whole city up in love like better with the lights off. Better with the lights off. I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. Better with the lights off. And if you feel that way, go ahead and kiss your baby. And now we got the whole city up in love like I could be a big girl, someone like you. I could be a big girl, I could be a big girl, someone like you.
Good morning, America. Wow. What a bright, beautiful day here in lovely Fall River, Massachusetts. I am your morning show host, Charlie, broadcasting live on bccradio.org and frmedia.org as well as the Live 365 app, which is awesome. If you have a cell phone, you can listen from anywhere, basically. We have a very busy show. Now, I want to clarify something for you all. This morning, for those listening, and I already see two, I'm sure we'll get like many, many more throughout the day, and we will be keeping a very close watch on the listener stats today. We have two huge guests. One will probably get about 2, and then immediately we will jump from 2 to probably about 50 within the hour. Steve Kerrigan, who is running for lieutenant governor, will be calling in at 9:45 this morning. At 10 o'clock this morning, immediately following Steve Kerrigan, who is running for lieutenant governor, we will have an exclusive, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jillian Jensen will be sitting right next to me in studio live. I am very excited. If you do not follow me on Twitter, at BCCHost2007, then this might come as a surprise to you all this morning. It was discovered last week that the manager of Jillian Jensen, who I had contacted, as I mentioned, previous shows, responded and accepted an interview for today at 10 o'clock this morning, live in studio. We will also preview Jillian Jensen's new song called In Your Arms. We were scheduled to play the whole thing. I do apologize for miscommunication. Unfortunately, we will only be playing a little preview of In Your Arms when Jillian Jensen walks into the studio next Monday, the 14th. We will actually debut the new song In Your Arms in the 10 o'clock hour. So the full version will be heard next Monday, the 14th, on many radio stations across the country. Unfortunately, not here. We will, many radio stations will have it on the 9th, according to Jillian Jensen's manager, which is pretty awesome. We will debut it on the 14th, since we are not here on the 9th, and in accordance with the request, we are not going to debut it tomorrow. So you will have to wait until the 14th for this show to debut it. That doesn't mean that we don't have other awesome Jillian Jensen songs. As a matter of fact, you heard Jillian Jensen to kick off the show with the best love song. We will have an entire playlist leading up to In Your Arms, both live as well as studio versions of some of her songs and some cover songs as well. So that is what's happening this morning. We will also let you know who Steve Kerrigan is once again, and we will let you know who Jillian Jensen is as well. We have one news story and two sports scores to get to. So without further delay, welcome to a very busy Monday, July 7th, 2014. Who is Jillian Jensen? Who is this musician that we will be playing all day? We will let you know in just a couple minutes, but here we go with more of Jillian Jensen music with Boys Suck, I Am Whole, and his song. You're listening to What's Happening in Forever, broadcasting live on bccradio.org and frmedia.org as well.
I should have known by the way that you walked, or even just the way that you talk to her. Late at night on the phone, shouldn't that be me? You'd want to say every time that she spoke your name, or saw your picture on her desk in a frame. She had BFFs, but I knew there was something more. Now that's for sure. Don't you know it's what's up? You're never enough. You think you're in love, but you're out of luck. 'Cause every time you find a guy, it turns around and makes you cry. It's time to say bye-bye, bye-bye. Every time that she'd walk by, something about her would catch your eye. But why? You never had those starry eyes. Looking up, looking down, wrap my mind around the beauty of your sound. And when all else fails, I know a safe place to go. I turn you on, I am whole. Times like these, I'm so unsure of what it means to wake once more. When I have doubts over which way to go, I turn you on, I am whole. In this darkness I have found the light to guide me out. It is you. Your words bring me on. I'm no longer Looking up, looking down, wrap my mind around the beauty of your sound. And when all else fails, I know a safe place to go. I turn you on, I am whole. It's funny 'cause every time I look around, seems something else just pulling me down. Trying to hide the way that I would feel. This thing I felt was so surreal, and I guess it's true. Had to get over you. I'll make it through. Looking back, I'm glad it's over. How I miss having your shoulder to lean on, to turn to rest on. I loved you. It's the good times that we had. In return, it made me mad. They make me miss you. Yeah, I miss you. We drive around, talking day away. Miss the way you'd smile, the things you'd say. About how I was the one, how I was your girl. You know to me, you were the world, and I guess it's true. I guess it's true. Have to get over you. I'll make it through. Oh yes, I will. Looking back, I'm glad it's over. How I miss having your shoulder what you're doing to me. Even when we're apart, memories won't let me be. I know it was for the best, but for who? If you're happy, I guess that looking back when the letting's over, how I miss having you. I show you to lean on, to dance you, to rest on. I still love you. It's the good times that we had. It would certainly mean that I was with you. Yeah, I miss you. I miss you.
Jillian Jensen with his song, I Am Whole and Boys Suck. You are listening to Jillian Jensen Day here on What's Happening in Fall River, broadcasting live on bccradio.org and frmedia.org as well. Besides it just being Jillian Jensen Day. So who is Jillian Jensen? Well, we will let you know right after we hear. We'll go with two songs, Perfect Harmony and Stay, and then we will give you a little 411 on our musical guest for today, Jillian Jensen, who will join us at 10 a.m. And by the way, our listener count is up to 4. So this is going to be a very big show. It's already past the 3 listeners that we had the other day. So thank you, all my listeners. For those who are just joining us, you are listening to What's Happening in Fall River, broadcasting live on bccradio.org and frmedia.org. Again, we will be talking to Steve Kerrigan, who is running for Lieutenant Governor, in about 20 minutes. Jillian Jensen in about 40 minutes.
Here it goes, one more love song. Harder than most, haven't known you long, but I know there's something there. Scared to embrace it. See, I've been broken down highly to the curb, we're full of static, but you make me wanna try. Take my fear and face it. Just know it'll take some time before I'm trying to let you in. Be pressed down there, and it might be long before I fall in love again. I must protect my heart from breaking, but you make me wanna open up, give my heart, fall in love one more time. Yes, it's true, you set me free with each and every melody. You don't even have to try. Yeah, you're the king of R&B. I'm a little more indie, but together, you know we'd be perfect harmony. Never thought there was one like you, pure at heart, eyes so blue. Yes, you took my breath away. I have to admit it, I never found someone like me. Good at the words and lyrically, but just as scared to open up their soul. See love and chase it. Yes, I know it'll take some time, but there's no denying you make the perfect prince charming. It might be long before I fall in love again, but with you I feel as though I can. 'Cause you make me wanna open up, give my heart Yes, it's true, you set me free with each and every melody. You don't even have to try. Yeah, you're the king of R&B. I'm a little more indie, but together, you know we'd be perfect harmony. La da dee da, oh. And when I see your face, I smile, yeah. It just hits me. My heart races, gets all jittery. And that first time we kissed, I could feel it taking over me, mending my heart, yeah, slowly. But you make me wanna open up, give my heart, fall in love one more time. Yes, it's true, you set me free with each and every melody. You don't even have to try. You're the king of R&B, yeah. I'm a little more indie, but together, you know we'd be perfect harmony. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. La da da, yeah. La da 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 da. Oh, oh. Perfect harmony. Yeah, yeah. I've been sitting here staring at the clock on the wall. I've been laying here praying she won't call. It's just another call from home. You'll get it and be gone, and I'll be crying. And I'll be begging you, begging not to leave. I'll be left here waiting with my heart on my sleeve. Oh, for the next time we'll be here. It's like a million years, and I think I'm dying. What do I have to do to make you see? She can't love you like me. Why don't you stay? I'm down on my knees. I'm so tired of being lonely. Don't I give you what you need when she calls you to go? There's one thing you should know. I don't have to live this way. Baby, why don't you stay? You keep telling me, baby, there will come a time
Jillian Jensen right there with Stay and Perfect Harmony. You are listening to What's Happening in Fall River, broadcasting live on bccradio.org and frmedia.org as well as some people are listening on the Live 365 app, which I have been trying my best to respond to tweets that I've been receiving. If I don't respond to you, it's not that I'm ignoring. I am seeing the notifications. It's just that I have other stuff that I'm trying to focus on as we prepare for 2 interviews within the span of 15 minutes. We will be talking to Steve Kerrigan, who is running for Lieutenant Governor, in just about 10 minutes. Then we will have the very talented Jillian Jensen, which I am 100% sure that my 5 listeners are all excited about. And I'm sure they're screaming right at home if they are listening to me, and they are excited, as am I. Jillian Jensen, who is she? Some might ask. Well, Jillian Jensen is a 20-year-old singer-songwriter out of Massachusetts. She has been singing since the age of 2 and writing and composing her own music since the age of 8. Since then, Jillian has released 2 albums of all original songs and has written and composed well over 100 different songs. What sets Jillian apart is the fact that she does not only sing and compose her work, she also plays multiple instruments. Jillian says this is because her love for music is so great that she wishes to expand her knowledge of it as much as she possibly can. She currently plays guitar, piano, saxophone, violin, drums, bass, and ukulele. Let's see about Jillian. Composer, songwriter, musician, producer, and singer for her 2 original albums, CDs, and one to be published at some point very soon. Currently one of the lead singer of the Sultans of Swing and performs throughout the U.S. for corporate events, weddings, etc. Currently working on an anti-bullying campaign, musical school tour that happened. Performs for various concerts throughout Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut as a solo artist. Performed at the first stop of the Pope Explosion Tour in New York City for a sold-out audience at the Gramercy Theater. Jillian performed alongside Peyton Sanders, Midnight Red, Frankie Zufurno, Blush, and many other talented artists. She looks forward to the rest of the tour. Here is her and then performed at Music for a Cause in Weymouth, Mass, March 2013. Spoke at the Boston vs. Bullies event in Boston, Massachusetts, along fellow artist Kenza. They also recorded a duet that night, which will be out. I don't know if it ever has hit. Went back on tour with Frankie Muniz' band King's Foil and First Things First, New England Stretched, February 2013. Spent time in Los Angeles recording new original songs alongside writer-producer Devin Parker in January 2013. Performed at the Roxy on Sunset Boulevard in Los Angeles, California, January 2013. Went on her first tour stretch throughout Philly, New York City, Providence, and Boston, December 2012. Collaborated on a video with YouTube comedian personality Shane Dawson, December 2012. Performance meet and greet before and after Q102's Jingle Ball in Philly, December 2012. There, Jillian also had the opportunity to watch the show from backstage and meet some of the amazing artists such as Justin Bieber, The Ready Set, One Republic, etc. But most importantly, she got to meet and talk to her biggest inspiration, Ed Sheeran, about their shared love of music. Jillian was awarded 2012 Humanitarian of the Year at the Boston Music Awards in December 2012. There she was also asked to sing and speak on behalf of Music Drives Us, an organization that gives back to kids who wish to pursue music, in the VIP lounge in front of rock icons from bands such as Deep Purple, Disturbed, Stone Temple Pilots, and Guns N' Roses. Was blessed with the opportunity to share her story and her songs with 5,000 plus kids at the Saugus Arena in Massachusetts at Stand Up Anti-Bullying Rally, December 2012. Appeared on the Rhode Island Morning News Show, weekly as the official X Factor girl, to give her thoughts on the week's episode and also discuss her time on the show, November to December 2012, was on Season 2, The X Factor USA, where she landed a spot in the top 24, shared her story to the world, and now her audition video has over 13 million views on YouTube, September to November 2012. As a result, it has opened more opportunities for Jillian to continue to do what she loves and go into more schools all over the world as a motivational speaker for those who are experiencing bullying. Performed a show with recording artist Teddy Geiger, July 2012, chosen to represent the U.S. in the International Musicians Contest New Wave in Lativa, Russia, May 2012, performed for Donald Trump in 2012, performed a show with MTV's Making the Band's winner, Donnie Klang, in September 2011, paid performer, back singer for Nicole Scherzinger, formerly of Pussycat Dolls, Regis and Kelly Show 2011, facilitated a Magic and Music Scholarship Program, providing musical scholarships to kids who can't afford music lessons, headlined Back to School Tour sponsored by Walmart 2011, performed at the Kiss Concert 2011 alongside acts such as Jessie J, Big Time Rush, Mike Posner, Cody Simpson, etc., performed at Six Flags New England for the Kiss 95.7 Concert 2011, alongside acts such as Jessie J, Big Time Rush, Mike Posner, Cody Simpson, etc., performed with the Boston Pops in 2011, performed for Market American World Conference at the American Airlines Arena for more than 30,000 people February 2011, performed at New York's famous The Bitter End April 2011, live in studio guest for several radio stations to include Fun 107, 96.5, Sirius XM, and etc. January 2011, performed at Walter Reed Medical Center in Washington, D.C., January 2011, performed at the City of Boston Tree Lighting Ceremony 2010, performed nominated for an award at the 2010 BMA's Boston Music Awards December 2010, featured in the Alley Cats Teen Summit in New York City, which was sponsored by Disney and AOL 2010, performed for President Barack Obama and opened up for James Taylor 2010, performed, toured all over New England with a Trans-Siberian Orchestra cover band, Ornament, in 2009, participated in Miss Teen America pageant as Miss Teen Massachusetts 2007, won first place in talent, national anthem performances at several major venues, including the Boston Garden, also known as the TD Bank North Garden, Fenway Park, Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, and Citi Field. Let's see. Chosen to compete on America's Talented Kids 2005 season, unfortunately canceled, performed in Las Vegas for the U.S. Talent Showcase 2004 and took home first place in acting and was one of the top 20 entertainers of 3,700 participants. The one thing that was left out, of course, was she was recently on American Idol. So we will be talking to her in just about 20 minutes from now, and we have grown to 6 listeners. So we'll be talking to her in about 20 minutes. In about 4 minutes, we will be talking to Steve Kerrigan. But let's get you one more song. Speaking of James Taylor, here is Jillian Jensen's cover of Fire and Rain. And then we will talk to Steve Kerrigan, and then we will get you Jillian Jensen right after here on What's Happening in Forever, broadcasting live on bccradio.org and frmedia.org as well.
Just yesterday morning, you let me know you already know. Suzanne plans and make one man to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I've been skin man who's saying it's true. I've seen fire, I've seen rain, I've seen sunny days that thought would never rain. There were lonely times when I could not find a friend.
Jillian Jensen right there with Fire and Rain. All right, the moment many people have been waiting for. Jillian Jensen will join us in studio in just a few minutes, but we're going to play two more tracks of hers, Free Falling and Open Arms, and then we will debut a piece, I quote, a piece of her new song, In Your Arms, and we will debut the full single a week from today. So that's what's happening. Again, I want to thank Steve Kerrigan, and Jillian Jensen is next.
She's in the
All right, that was Jillian Jensen with Open Arms and Free Falling. Before that, you are listening to What's Happening in Florida, broadcasting live on bccradio.org and fmedia.org as well as some people on the Live 365 app. I am joined now by the very talented Jillian Jensen. Good morning, Jillian. How are you?
Good morning. I'm shorter than your last guest. All right. There we go. Hey! Okay.
It is a pleasure and an honor to sit next to you this morning.
Oh, thank you so much, Charlie. You're such a sweetheart.
So how have you been?
I've been good. Just really busy getting everything together for this Midwest adventure that I'm going on as of Saturday. And it's been fun. It's been a good time. It's been stressful and crazy, and the single comes out Wednesday, and I basically want to throw up thinking about it, but I'm excited. It's been a lot of work, and it's kind of cool to see how all the hard work comes together, you know.
Now, your single, In Your Arms, which comes out on Wednesday, What is that song about?
It was actually, I wrote it, I started writing it last year, and I had written the first verse and chorus. I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning with this song in my head, and I started writing it, and it was about this. It was a random guy that I had just met, and we were backstage at a concert, and his hand had brushed my back, and I felt like such an electricity from that. And I think it's just because, you know, there's some people that you may not know very well, but even just in a small conversation or in a simple grazing of, you know, you can feel such a chemistry with someone that you hardly know. And that's kind of what the song was initially about. And then in October, I finally finished writing the song because I had no more inspiration. That moment was gone, and the first verse and chorus was written, and I was like, shit, what am I going to do now? Like, what is going from here? And I basically turned it into my ultimate wedding fantasy. Like, the whole music video is based around, like, you know, meeting someone, not really knowing too much about them, but picturing your life surrounding them, I guess. And it's kind of creepy if you think about it like that, but that's kind of what the song's about. Because us girls are insane, and we will meet a guy and we'll picture our lives together 20 years from now with just meeting them.
What are your other songs about on the upcoming album?
I'm excited. You know, the album is a lot of self-growth. I'm happy that we waited to do an album until now because I don't think I was ready yet. I think the stuff that I was writing about even a year ago, 2 years ago, was so depressing. And that was simply because I was still in such a vulnerable state, and I have grown so much, especially in the past year. And all the songs in the album are from the past year. One is from when I was in high school, but that's just because it's a fun song and I love it. And I mean, for example, some of the songs are literally about looking back on my life and thinking about how every single part of what I've been through, positive, negative, whatever, it's made me who I am. So, like, you know, everyone knows that all the experiences in their life sum up who they are, but you can't allow certain experiences to define you, but rather just help you grow. So, I don't know. There's so many different concepts on the album, but they're all about, you know, where I've come from, but where I'm going as well.
So what has been going on for you in the past year that has really made you grow up?
I think, you know, in doing even American Idol, I mean, a lot of most of the songs are from before then. No, that's a lie. No. Yeah. I don't know. That's hard to explain. We start filming Idol in September, okay. So what people see is in January. But yeah, so when the show started, I honestly did Idol simply for the fact that I feel like X Factor showcased more of what I've been through in my past, and not really more on my talent. And I really wanted to do American Idol to say, listen, I'm not the little crying girl on X Factor who's, been through hell and back, which, I mean, I feel like everyone has in their own way, but this is who I am as an artist, and this is who I hope everyone will listen to and look up to. And I got to sing In Your Arms on the show, and that's why I'm really excited that it's going to be the single. And I think, that experience really morphed a lot of my morals and beliefs, and just really gave me a better sense of who I am.
For those just joining us, we are talking to Jillian Jensen. Jillian, do we want to give the listeners the first taste of the single?
Yes.
Okay.
I would love that. So
right.
This is In Your Arms, but you only get a little bit.
Right. The rest will come on the 14th. So
on the 9th.
For me, my show, the 14th.
Oh, crap. Okay, I lied. The 14th.
Okay. All right, we are back with Jillian Jensen, and that was the preview of the song In Your Arms, which comes out on Wednesday. You guys can download it off of iTunes on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Watch the music video.
I'm looking forward to that as well. So let's talk about some things that you have been up to recently. You just finished a tour along the East Coast, and now you're going Midwest. Yep. Why did you choose to do Midwest?
I've done the East Coast so much in so many different ways. I mean, I did a Pop Explosion tour, which went all down the East Coast, all the way down to Orlando, Florida, and back up. And then I've done my own stuff in New England and a little bit further down East Coast. And I just wanted to branch out a little more. And, my music is kind of more country, I guess, based. So we're trying to get me over to the Midwest finally. It's been stressful planning, but I'm excited, to branch out and get out there. I mean, the only other place I think I've been to really is LA. I went to Nashville for something, but that was so brief. I want to be there and meet people and say hi and thank them for, supporting me personally versus via Twitter and Facebook and stuff.
So after you get back from the Midwest, what are your plans after that?
As soon as I get back, I go into the studio to fully record the rest of the album. So that's going to be crazy. And then in September, the album will come out, and I'm having a huge album release / birthday party. My birthday is September 10th, just so you guys remember. And the party will be September 19th in Providence, and we're basically just going to have such a killer time. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited.
So Are you collaborating with any of your friends who are also musicians on this album, or are you thinking of doing that in the future?
There's no like duets, but I mean, for example, even on that song, Brielle von Hugel from American Idol season 11, she did all my harmonies, and so she's fabulous. I think she's going to be basically doing the harmonies on the album in total. And then Alex, Nick Tangora from Long Island as well. And like, yeah, basically I had like all my musical friends come in and do like the gang vocals on the that part. Yeah. So it's been cool working with them, and, you know, I'm excited to get everyone back in the studio to fill up. You know, I think my voice is very low. So it's nice. I don't know how else to say that. So it's nice to bring in other voices to, you know, expand the sound and everything. But mainly it'll be solo stuff, yeah.
What about, like, in the future? Are you working with Erica Van Pelt or some other musicians?
Well, I think I had talked to Erica about performing at my party, so she'll be there. Erica and I always support each other. You know, I've always been there for her stuff. She's always been there for mine. And, of course, we love singing together, so I don't see why we wouldn't, you know,
Now,
in whatever future there is.
For those just joining us, we are talking to Jillian Jensen, and I want to give a quick update. We have 15 listeners, so that is fantastic. What musician that you have performed with or at a tour are you most excited about meeting?
Say that last part one more time.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
My mother was calling me.
Which celebrity that you have gone to a concert with, for example, like the Jingle Balls and all those, were you excited to meet the most?
Ed Sheeran, by far. He was like, I mean, I literally almost peed myself. And I acted so cool, and then I looked like an idiot because this was Jingle Ball, oh my God, so like in December of 2012. We were backstage, and him and I were talking about music and everything. And as he went to like go on stage, I was walking away, and I like said, "Oh, good luck up there." And then like a moron, I didn't just leave it at that. I kept walking, and then I turned around and I was like, "Not that you need it," or yeah. And then I kept walking away. I was like, "Oh my God, Jill, I hate you right now." I was so embarrassed. And then in March, like a couple months later, we ended up singing together. So it was just like, I was so highly embarrassed to meet him again because I just felt like I made such a fool of myself.
Is that the YouTube video that's up?
Yeah,
Okay.
of us singing together, yeah.
Okay.
When I had red hair.
Yes. So where do you see yourself after this album, after this tour? Where do you see yourself going in the near future?
Honestly, I think that's for this album to tell. You know, I hope it does. I hope it does well, and I hope it kind of launches life into a whole new direction. But I mean, if not, then I'll continue to do music the same way, just maybe a little less, unfortunately, just because of, you know, bills. But I'm hoping and praying that this album, you know, helps that.
And you got tons of support from the album.
The Kickstarter was incredible, and thank you again for donating.
You're welcome.
Everyone, thank you guys so much for donating. As I said to all of my close friends, you know, this album really does mean so much to me because, you know, writing music has been so therapeutic in my life, but I think seeing it come to life, even just simply in your arms, like recording that song and hearing it back and like hearing everything that I heard in my head finally on a record, I was just genuinely so happy, and I have you guys to thank for that. So just thank you so much for donating to the Kickstarter and supporting me throughout the years. I really, really do appreciate it.
Now, let's play a couple of tracks.
What are you playing?
What am I playing? I actually have. I can play whatever you want me to play. I mean, I have a whole list.
I Am Whole?
I played that, but I'll play it again for you.
Yes. That's my favorite.
So we will play I Am Whole, and then we will continue our lovely conversation with Jillian Jensen right after this.
Looking up, looking down, wrap my mind around the beauty of your sound. And when all else fails, I know a safe place to go. I turn you on. I am whole. Times like these, I'm so unsure of what it means to wake once more. But when I have doubts over which way to go, I turn you on. I am whole. In this darkness I have found the light to guide me out. It is you. Your words bring me on. I'm no longer Looking up, looking down, wrap my mind around the beauty of your sound. And when all else fails, I know a safe place to go. I turn you on. I am
Jillian Jensen with I Am Whole, and she is joining us in studio this morning. Jillian, it is a pleasure to have you here this morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Which show, in your opinion, was better, X Factor or American Idol?
No, I hate this question. Crap. Well, I met Alex at American Idol, so automatically American Idol freaking trumps anything, so there you go. I don't know. No, because American Idol didn't show me that much either. Damn it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to plead the fifth.
Okay.
I'm going to just plead the fifth on that question.
Okay.
I can't.
Have you talked to anyone from X Factor?
I keep updated with everyone as much as I can. You know, Beatrice is like the little sister that I always wanted, and I keep up with her, I think. Yeah, probably most. I keep up with her. Lauren Haregi from Fifth Harmony is forever one of my loves in my life. She's such a sweetheart, and her mom is such a gem too. And they're great. The whole Fifth Harmony crew is so great. God, I really do. I remember boot camp and like knowing all of them individually. And Dinah was my girl. We used to hang, and Lauren and I would take naps together, like a little secret romance. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. But yeah, I remember all of them individually, and it's just so cool to see them doing so well as a group. And I'm just very proud of everyone from X Factor. They've all done so well. And Willie, I stay up to date with Willie too, and Nick Youngerman and everybody. So it's cool. It's cool to see where everyone's at and what they're doing, and everyone's still trucking along. We're all trucking along.
What was it like meeting Demi Lovato, who was your idol?
Well, still one of my idols. Demi is probably like, it was really scary for me because I was like, oh my God, I'm in front of Demi Lovato. I'm telling her about my life story right now. Like, is she going to think I'm a crybaby? Because obviously that was still such a personal thing for me at the time. You know what I mean? It was still very raw and very real. So I couldn't help but cry. So I felt like such a loser crying in front of my idol. And then when she hugged me, I was like, okay, this is okay. It was really cool. It was awesome. And then getting to be mentored by them as well, her and Nick, was super awesome. So, what
is Simon Cowell really like?
I mean, Simon Cowell paid me a lot of compliments when I was on the show, so Simon Cowell's cool by me. He can be quite a jerk to some people, though, I know that, but hey, to each his own. I will stay with the good blood.
What about American Idol with, like, Jennifer Lopez and that crew, Keith Urban and all those others? What was that like for you?
Well, I think Keith Urban just has such a kind heart. He really does. And every bit of advice that he ever gives to anyone, I feel like, is so genuine. He's not afraid to tell you when he thinks that he doesn't like something, but then again, he's also not afraid to tell you how great you did. And I remember performing In Your Arms on the show during the final phase of Hollywood Week, and the look on his face was like the look of a proud dad. Like, he was just smiling so big, and it made me feel really great, and Harry is just, he can be harsh sometimes, but he really does mean well. He's like the dad who's like, well, you could have done this, but it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, he'll always be completely honest. And then J-Lo, I mean, I feel like J-Lo just loves everyone. So I don't know. They were all such a great group of people to work with. I'm really happy that they're going to be returning as the judges panel this year. So, do
you think that you'll try The Voice next?
No.
Nope.
I never want to do a reality, well, not whatever, you know what I mean? I never want to do one of those things again. I'm all set.
Now,
I have lived out my welcome. I'm good.
Let's talk about Alex, who you mentioned.
Oh, my baby, yeah.
So how did you guys meet and, like, start dating and stuff like that?
Well, at a Hollywood Week, I thought the jerk stole my guitar, because he has the exact same guitar and same pickup as me. So he was on stage for the first solo round, and I'm like looking up at him, and I'm looking like to make sure my guitar was still like on the edge of the row, and I was like kind of freaking out, like, this kid has my guitar right now, and whatever. We just happen to have the same one. And then he like opened his mouth to speak, and he was like, "Hi, my name's Alex Preston, and I'm going to be doing Scream and Shout by Britney Spears." And I looked at the kid next to me, and I was like, I don't know who this kid is, but I think I'm in love. And then we got the cuts and went into group rounds, and me and Austin Picario, who have been friends for a while, were in a group, and we needed someone else. And I saw Alex just kind of walking around like a lost puppy, and I was like, I like his voice. Let's sing with him. And that's just kind of where it started. I admired his musicality, and I was very drawn to that as an artist myself. And from there, I mean, we just have so much in common, and so much, like, so many differences as well, which is what makes it interesting. And he just, we spent every day together after that. We were each other's shoulder during such a crazy experience, and it was great having someone, and we started out as friends. We really were. We were friends, but there was that chemistry there, and it just turned into something great. So he's a really good guy, super talented. So.
Is it tough being away from each other?
I think he would say yes. I'm a very independent soul. I can 100% be by myself and know that someone is away and that I will see them when I see them, and and Alex just wants to hug me all the time, and I love that too. So it's like, it does suck being away from each other, but I think he maybe takes it a little bit more, you know what I mean? A little bit more harder than I do. Just because I think I'm a little bit more used to the idea of being away from people.
For those just joining us, we are talking to Jillian Jensen from X Factor and American Idol. Jillian, what is it like for you walking around Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and other places? Has the fame caught up to you?
I think more so when I was off X Factor, more people obviously recognized me. Then I got a bunch of more tattoos, and I think less people recognize me now, and I'm completely okay with that. I think just because for myself, it's not about that. It's more about like my art and like what I have to say, and wanting people to listen to my music and not only just hear it, but feel it. I want people to listen to each song and say, I've been there too, or I get where she's coming from, or wow, she found a way to say everything that I felt. That's what's important to me. And so, honestly, I could care less who comes up to, not who comes up to me. I'm sorry. I could care less if people are coming up to me and, freaking out over whatever I've done. I want people to rather listen to what I have, listen to my songs. But it is cool. It is cool getting to go to my shows and, meet so many people who have followed what I've done and, having that personal connection with them. That's what I like. I like meeting people like that who genuinely, maybe they haven't even been through the same thing, but they connect to what I'm saying through their own personal experience. And that means so much to me, being able to talk to people and, have an understanding of each other without even knowing each other. That's what I like. And that's what I do look forward to for the future. So
now, I have been to 3 shows of yours, so I can witness that you are indeed a people person.
Yeah,
you actually go up to people during your shows, and so I can definitely vouch for that and agree with that. And where is your favorite place to play and why?
That's hard. I really do love playing hometown shows, but I think my favorite place thus far to play is New York City. I love New York. Every single time I'm there, I feel so welcome. But then again, like I said, nothing really beats being at home. I don't know. That's a hard one. I've had so many crazy experiences. I spent my birthday in freaking London. Who can say, oh yeah, I played a show in London on my birthday? That's so dope. I think that's such a cool thing. So that's a memory that I will never forget, and the people that I met there I will never forget, and the stories that we shared, and the craziness of me jumping off a train and almost getting stuck on the train, and all my friends were off the train, and I literally did a jump scene. Those are memories that I will never forget, and I will always take with me. And so I don't know. I've had so many crazy and great experiences that I don't really know exactly where I would say is my favorite.
Now, is Providence going to be your next local event for your birthday? Or?
Yes, we've been keeping it very... I've been wanting to wait to do something home-based until my release, only because I want it to be I don't want it to be really about necessarily me or my music. I'm having a bunch of friends come. Alex will obviously be there, me. I I think my buddies from Stay 17 will be there. But gosh, War Games will be there. Like a bunch of people. Erica, Brielle Von Hugel, my friend Rhea Eaton from The Voice, as well as Lexi Sal. Like so many of my friends are coming, and we're all literally for the first 2 hours when everyone's eating and like talking and whatever. We're just going to play a couple songs, each of us, and just have a damn good time. You know, after that, we're going to party, we're going to dance, and that's what I want to be about. I want to be about a celebration of good music, good talent, and just, I guess, love. Is that like a weird thing to say? Yeah, just like I want everyone to just have a good time. I don't want drama. I just want good music and good people and good company. So it's going to be cool. I'm excited.
Awesome. So how can people find out more information about you?
About me? Oh, God. Do you want to know anything more about me? No, I'm just kidding. If you go to my website, it's Jill-Jensen at... Oh, crap. No, that's not right. Jill-Jensen... I can't even say my name. That's it. I'm done. Jill-Jensen.com, and that's JILL-JENSEN.com. There you go. I did it. I win. Where's my prize?
It's coming. Where would you like to tour at some point with Alex? Has that been
absolutely.
discussed?
You know, we've talked about this so many times. I think right now our plan is to do something, you know, when he's done with everything, and probably like in January or something. But we have talked about it a lot. So, I mean, I'll probably be the one doing most of the planning because I'm the organized, you know, brain of the situation.
Most females are, though, so.
You know, us women have to keep our men in check. I'm just kidding. No, he's the talent, and I'm the business one. So
would you be opening for him, or would he be opening for you?
I don't really know. I have no idea. We've talked about like where we want to go and when we want to do it, but we haven't really talked about like any of that stuff. I don't think it would really matter. We could change it up every night. Who knows? We'll probably sing a bunch of songs together. Who knows? It'll be fun. It'll be a good time.
So, how much support? I know when you won X Factor, your mother and father were huge supporters.
Yes.
And they have been all along. How much support are they right now for you?
You know, my parents have always been so. My mom's a vocal coach. My dad is like my biggest little cheerleader, and well, not little by any means, but my biggest cheerleader. And my little brother he's just always so proud. You know, his friends from school will drive by on the bus, and if I'm outside, he'll be like, "Where's my sister?" So, you know, but we fight like cats and dogs too, like any other family does. Just butting heads, and but they're always going to have my back. I know that. They're great. I mean, they have their own stuff going on, of course, just like any other family does, but they always make it a point to come to a show if they can and be there for me, you know.
Jillian, I want to thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me. I can't wait to go get breakfast now. Food.
It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much, Charlie.
Do you have any songs that you want me to end the show with, or?
Could we end with one more preview of the single?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
I will get that on right now, and then I will figure out some other songs to play as well from other previous performances.
Sweet.
Once again, thanks to Jillian Jensen for joining us this morning, and I will see you guys tomorrow with more music from Jillian, of course, and we will go back to my other musicians tomorrow as well.
The key Michael Jackson.